It's been a while since I've done one of these about confidence, and I want to discuss some of the secrets to building confidence. You know, they say that confidence to a woman are like looks to a man, meaning that a woman is more attracted to a man's confidence than anything else. That's what they say. And once again, doesn't apply to everybody, but in general, it doesn't hurt at all to be confident. And confidence does not just attract women, it attracts everyone. It attracts people around you. And I want to talk about this. Now, once again, I have to explain this. There's always new people here. There's a difference between confidence and arrogance, and confidence and being cocky. Confidence is actually being comfortable in your own skin and comfortable with what you bring to the world and what you provide for others. Confidence is the ability to elevate others around you, to make them feel better about themselves, to make them feel more important, and to make them an important part of you as much as you are to them. That's real confidence. Confidence is the ability to go up to a woman and say, listen, you're fucking beautiful. You look her right in the eye and say, look, I think you're hot as hell. I would love to get to know you better. Let's go grab a coffee or something. Without worrying about being rejected. Of course, rejection hurts because it fucks with your ego. That's everyone. Talked about that before as well. But confidence is basically saying to yourself, okay, if this person does not accept me for me, if this person does not does not give me a chance to understand me, I don't have time for them either. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to just keep living my life. That's true confidence. Confidence is the ability to go home at night and lay in your bed and say, I did the best I could today with whatever I'm working on, and tomorrow's another day to do something else great, whatever that may be. Even if it's lounging around all day playing video games, even if that's what you do. I don't think you should do it every day, but once in a while, doesn't hurt to have a weekend where you mess around, play around. We need that sometimes, a vacation day. But a lot of y'all seem to have problems building confidence. So I'm going to help you. I'm going to give you the actual tricks to getting confident. Number one, confidence comes with age. The younger you are, the less confident you are because you're still trying to find yourself. If you're watching this video and you're 15, 16 years old, you may be a super confident dude, but you're not going to be as confident now as you are when you're 30. You're just not. You're not. Because you're going to have so many more life experiences come at you, and so many things will happen that it will mold and shape your perception of the world and your understanding of people, that you will be even more confident. But the truth is that most people that are 16, 17, 18, 19, even 25, even 29, even 30, don't really have, or haven't yet really reached their peak of confidence. Some of y'all don't have any confidence. That's why this video is being made. So understand that the older you get, the more confidence you're going to get by default. You can't be less confident with age unless your health starts to fall apart, which is later in life. But that could happen at any point. And that could actually be a blow to your confidence, right? But in general, the more you experience life, the more confident you'll become. Age and experience. Experience is really what I mean, because some of y'all get more confident when you're younger based on experience. If you date 15 girls when you're 18, you're going to be a lot more confident than a guy who's going on his first date when he's 40. And that's a fact. So understand it comes with age. Now, again, how do you build confidence? Well, here's how you do it. You, first of all, have to win at something. Get good at something. I don't care if it's esports. I don't care if it's playing guitar. I don't care if it's editing. I don't care if it's singing. I don't care if it's rapping. I don't care what it is. It could be anything. And when I say I don't care, I care. But I mean, be good at something. Get good at something. Have a talent. And preferably have that talent be something that you can convert into making you money at some point in your life. If you know how to play guitar, you might never become John Bon Jovi, James Hetfield. But if you know how to play guitar, you know how sexy that is for a girl, bro? You know how sexy it is to bring a girl to your house? She sees the guitar, she starts freaking out, and then you grab the guitar and you play a song for her right there. Do you know how attractive that is? Like, it's almost like a cheat code. You know what I'm saying? Get to the final boss, aka hide the sausage. You know what I'm talking about? Like that. Like, be good at something. And then whatever you're good at, get better at it. And then get good at something else and something else. Because if you become confident at one thing, that confidence will bleed into your aura. It'll bleed into your psyche and will allow you to be confident at other things. Number 2, learn self-respect. Respect yourself. Don't let people walk all over you or abuse you. Know your own worth and value. Usually you won't know your own worth and value when you're like 18. You just graduated high school. You don't really know what you want to do with your life. And even if you do, you haven't gotten there yet. So as you go through life, you'll start to account more W's, which is actually the third thing I'm going to recommend for y'all to do. Or maybe the fourth. I lost track. Remember your wins in life. Don't focus on the L's. Focus on the W's. Focus on a victory. There was a line by Talib Kweli where he said, even when we acquire losses, I count the victory. And do you know what that means? It means that even when you lose in life, it's still a victory because it's a learning experience. If you get rejected by a girl, it's a learning experience. Maybe you fucked up. Maybe she wasn't the one for you. Maybe she just didn't like you. You might end up crying about it, literally crying when you're young. Then by the time you're 35 and you've already been with so many different people, it's like, what? Okay, have a nice day. That's when you're confident. And that's really a big one, is what I goes back to the first one, which is going through experiences in life. Experience things, experience life. Don't just sit around all day at home on the internet. That's not life, bro. That is not life. Sitting around on Twitter all day, arguing about anime characters. Like, I cover anime on my main channel, and I'm so like burnt out on these debates. Like, unless you're getting paid for it, like you're a debater that has a YouTube channel that makes money off of it, there's such a waste of time. Like, why do you care about who's stronger than what? Like, it's weird to me. But if you have that kind of time, I just don't have that kind of time. I'm sure I did when I was younger. I know I debated like music and shit when I was younger, so I've been there, you know. But that's not life. You got to go out there and experience life. And that brings me to my next point, which is get to know a lot of people. Because the more you get to know people, the more that you get to know how people are, different people. And the more comfortable you are around people. And so if you have to do any kind of public speaking, you'll feel more confident about yourself in doing that. And another quick way to do this is start a podcast or a YouTube channel. Even if you don't edit, even if you just do a very basic podcast with not an inexpensive microphone, don't even buy a lot of hardcore equipment. Just doing that will make you a better speaker. It'll make you a better organizer, better planner. These are skills you can build while still having fun. Because you're going to have fun doing it, but you're also going to acquire these skills. And it'll give you more confidence. The key is to win at things. And like I said, account your W's. Even the little ones. Let's say that you graduate from college. Or let's say you pass your midterm. Count that as a W. That's a win. And celebrate it. You know, you don't have to go out drinking or anything, but tell yourself, like, I did this. I accomplished this. I'm a warrior. If you get a chick's phone number, that's a W. Later in life, you might get 10 numbers a night, because by then you've evolved, you've ascended. You know what I'm saying? But when you're first starting out, that's a W, and you have to fucking do that. You know what I mean? You have to, account for these things, not in an egotistical way. In I did this. It makes you feel better about yourself. Another thing you need to do is accept your flaws and work on them. So let's say you look in the mirror and you say, I'm kind of fat. Let's say you're fat. Well, most of the time, if you're overweight, it's usually a dietary problem. Once in a while, it could be a thyroid problem, or, there's different hormonal issues you may have, but most of the time it's dietary. Adjust your diet. Make an adjustment. Adjust your diet. Work out an exercise regimen. Do something to improve that. Because anything involving your weight can, most of the time, be changed. Most of the time, I say. So work on that. You don't need to be thin to be attractive necessarily. Don't let society tell you that, because it's not true. But what is attractive is confidence, and most of us, when we are thinner, we feel better, and thus we feel more confident. It's all kind of tied in. It's not about the way you look, it's about the way you feel. And I'm at 204 pounds right now, and in January I was at 250, and I'm down 204 pounds. I dropped 45 pounds in 3 months, and I worked hard for it. And I might do a whole video about that sometime. And I don't look I look different, but it doesn't matter that I look different. It's how I feel. Like how I literally feel, because my cells are better, my health is overall better, and I feel better. And when you feel better, you're more confident. Like mentally feel better. So work on your issues and solve them. Become a problem solver. And when you solve that issue, whether it be losing 5 pounds or 50 pounds, count it as a W. If you want to lose 50 pounds, let's say you lose 10. That's a W right there. Write it down. Or remember it. Hey, I lost 10 pounds. I'm the man. See what I'm saying? That's how you build up confidence, bro. It's not that hard. It can be hard at first. I understand that. But over time, it's a snowball effect. And that's true confidence. And also, you have to accept yourself for who you are and love yourself. Love what you bring to the world, because if you do that, you will love what others bring to the world and appreciate them more, and thus they will appreciate you. A truly confident man or woman elevates those around him. He makes those around him them feel better than themselves, or feel better than they normally would. And that's going to make them more confident, and thus then they will elevate those around themselves. And it's like a snowball effect. We're making the world a better place. We are making the world a better place. So, those are some tips that I have for you about building confidence. And I'm not saying it's going to happen overnight, but it can happen pretty quickly. You'd be surprised. As long as you have to mentally retrain your brain, reorganize it, refocus into what you really want to do and who you really want to be. Become who you want to be. If you want to be a guy who's a playboy, who's got a nice car and a nice job, and who gets laid every night, you can become that, because I know people like that. I know people like that. When I was in my early 20s, I almost became that. Not quite that, because I drove a soccer mom car and I didn't get laid every day. But I did my share. You know, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I've had 100 girlfriends, because I haven't had 100 girlfriends. That's not true. But when I was in my 20s, I was definitely active. Let's just put it that way. However, what's funny is that now I'm more confident than I was then. Now I'm so confident that I could pull, and I have, women who are in their 20s and I'm in my 30s easily, because I radiate confidence, and people who are around me tell me that all the time. It's not about how old you are or how much money you have, even though money can certainly make you more confident. Let me tell you, being successful can make you more confident, but it's about knowing your worth and your value. And when you know your value, making others feel valuable. And it's really the big secret of life. So I hope this video has helped you. I really do. And good luck. And if you need anything, let me know in the comments, because I'm curious if y'all have any specific problems you want me to address. Because I might address specific confidence issues that I can maybe help you work through. We'll talk soon.